Welcome to Wizards Outlook. We got Cardo Dudley Jr. with us, Raymond Lyons. I'm Wilson Tarpe Jr. And look, we told you guys what type of week this was going to be. I don't think anyone's surprised here, but Washington kept it close for a half, and then Denver just had a dominant third quarter to take control of this game and then win 118 to 104. You guys were in the building. We'll start with you guys, Cardell. Your thoughts on tonight's game, and then we'll go to Ray.
Look, I give the Wizards credit, man. They showed fight. They showed fight, especially in the first half. Had the 2-point lead. Denny was doing it all. Porzingis was shooting the leather off the ball. They showed fight. But then the third quarter came, and the Nuggets were like, all right, let's stop playing with them. And that's what pretty much won the game, 39-16 quarter. It's just hard to make up that ground, man. You give that much up, man. And that goes to show you how the teams that are competing for championship, how they are another couple of levels over what we have here, in the hometown, with the hometown team. Jokic, I mean, look, I was talking to Ray. I was like, Jokic had 31, 12, and 7 to 3 steals, right? It don't even feel like it. Feel like he had like 15 and 8. It feel like one of those games he just chilling. But he literally had that. It was 12 or 16 from the field, 2-3 from 3, 5 and 5 from the line. And it looked effortless. It's just if I didn't have the stats in front of me and you said he had that, I'd be like, it's no way. Like it don't feel like that. And that just goes to show you how dominant he is. But it was just a balanced attack. Jamal Murray had his moments. Porter Jr. had his moments. Eric Gordon was doing the dirty work. Bruce Brown was big off the bench. Jeff Green hit some shots, man. It's just at another level. It is what it is. We can try to analyze things as much as we want, but we all knew it was an uphill battle, especially being down Bill and Kuz. And that's why I at least appreciate that they competed and tried and fought, and not just went down by 30 after the first quarter. Had us in here just like, damn, dog, we could have stayed home if y'all was gonna do this, man. But look, man, we know where they're headed. It's going towards lottery land. The Nuggets are in the championship run. So that's basically what you saw. That's the gap you saw between these two teams tonight.
Yeah, man, it's just two teams on two different tiers. Nuggets went in at halftime and said, let's go ahead and get this thing over with. They came out in the third quarter and blew their doors off. It is what it is. But, the Wizards, they were competitive for the first half. But then eventually it just things just got away from them. Were some bright spots for sure. Denny had an almost flawless first half. Then that turnover bug bit him in the third quarter. Porzingis, he had one of his hot starts. Johnny Davis had a couple moments. But Denver just had too much for him. With how potent Jokic is and that turnover prone third quarter, it just snowballed out of control, and the Wizards weren't able to fight back. But even then, when they went down big, they got it down to, I believe, 10. But the Nuggets just stretched the lead back out. So at least they didn't completely lay down. It looks like at this point it's definitely time to start thinking about who you're going to draft one of them first 14 picks. So yeah, man. But if they continue to give effort, I can live with that. It'd be nice if they did that the entire season. Maybe we wouldn't be here, but can't cry over spilled milk. But yeah, just end the season with some pride, man. Like no matter what, just don't come out here and get curb stomped every game. They got a chance to redeem themselves on Friday. Against the Spurs, that should be a win, but you never know with these guys. And then it gets real again. They got Boston next week, and then some more tough ones to close out the season. So yeah, man. They just got to come out here and play basketball and do what they're supposed to do. But yeah, as far as tonight, that third quarter just ended everything for them.
All right. I think I know the answer to this. I don't think I'm gonna spend too much time there. I think we all got it. General consensus. Nikola Jokic, aka the Joker, aka Mr. Trying to get third MVP. We'll see what happens. Like you said, Cardell. Watching the game, yeah, it felt like a quiet night, and it was actually. If this is a quiet night, it speaks volumes. But hey, X Factor. You had a couple of options. I know for me, I throw my hat in the ring. I thought Bruce Brown was big for them tonight. Just in little moments, doing little things here and there. But again, there's several choices. Go ahead, Cardell, right?
Nah, it's Bruce Brown. It ain't even just a scoring. He the one then he had that great first half. You ain't hear much from him in the second half. It's for a reason, and that's due to Bruce Brown's defense, the rebound and the scoring, getting to the free throw line, being the secondary, initiator with the ball. As a point guard when they was trying to trap Jokic or Jokic was out the game and they were trying to trap Jamal Murray. He was a secondary ball handler for the most part, and he did his thing. But really, defensively, just pretty much just taking Denny out the game in the second half, that was huge. And that was a big part of why they went on that run, because could nobody else run the offense, so to speak. And Porzingis had to work extra hard to get some shots. Everybody else was off, especially Kispert, the Wizards. And on top of that, all the Nuggets had to do was just pretty much crowd the paint, because the Wizards shot horrible from three. What were they? 4 for 26, 50% from deep. So, it's easy. They took a whole area of the court away from themselves, steadily trying to get going from there, and all you had to do was play them mid-range inside the paint, and made the job easier for the Nuggets.
Ray, did you have somebody else or?
Nah, Bruce Brown, man, his aggression and the way he came out just changed the whole complexity of the game, and that's when the Nuggets ran away with it.
All right, we'll get to some of these comments before we get out of here. As always, appreciate you guys tuning in each and every time, no matter the result or what type of game it is. Michael Kirksey looked great first half. Guess I realized, hey, we're not supposed to be close to the Nuggets. Let's lay down in the second half.
I don't think it was them that laid down. I just think the Nuggets just came out and on some Debo shit. Just need that change. That's what that was. And look, we can talk about it sometimes, man. It's just an ass whooping, dog. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Gotta take an ass whooping like a man. And that's what it was in the third quarter.
It's simple. Sometimes it's really simple. The simplest answer is just that. What's up, Outlook family? Shout out to Turbo. He had a great first half. He did. And Bruce Brown made sure it stayed to a half. As you guys mentioned, it lasted exactly 1.5. And when that went away, so did a lot of things. Johnny Davis got some tough finishes. Yeah, reps in the G League kind of helped. You remember early in the year when he's trying to finish, things were getting sent that way or glassed. So, teachable moments, right?
I'm just happy he's starting to figure out the league, man. You know what I mean? He done took a lot of heat, and that shows he has some toughness, man. Because you've seen some other dudes not figure it out. Let's just be honest; they haven't figured it out yet, man. He's starting to figure it out, starting to get some reps. I think he'd be better his sophomore year if he just stayed locked in. Don't think he got it all figured out. You know what I mean? Like he's starting to have a little success. You can start feeling yourself too much. Like I'm good, and it's like nah, dog. And he coming in with game busters, especially during the summer or whatnot. So big summer for him. But I'm like that he's starting to show signs.
I love the fact that he's just stuck with it. Everyone doesn't have fun and exciting rookie years. Some people take a minute. It's the league, man. Like it's not always kind to everybody.
I'll give you one from when we were coming up. It took Jermaine O'Neal 4 years.
Yeah.
It took him 4 years since he was behind a loaded Portland front court full of all-stars and former all-stars. So it was just no way for him to play. But when he got to Indiana, Isaiah Thomas like, look, go do your thing. It was a wrap. Multiple-time all-star. So he's a perfect example for a situation like Johnny Davis.
Especially some of y'all that think everything's microwavable and so quick these days. Everything's instant. So everyone's journey a little bit different. Lisa Young guys show promise tonight. I like seeing JD putting effort on defense. Or love for Johnny Davis. But it's definitely time to blow it up. I say good. Get young. Get picks. Go after Kenny. I don't think Kenny Atkinson leaving his assistant job. He looks kind of comfortable there. He went through some things to get there. He looks comfortable. Even a few people. Matter of fact, they're playing now. Turn on ESPN and tell me if Kenny Atkinson looks like somebody who looks troubled and or bothered. That looked like somebody who made a great decision and is relishing in it. No matter, he was just like the bad here is better than the good somewhere else. And definitely better than the bad somewhere else. Kenny Atkinson looks happy. Kersey said they took the belt off on us essentially in the second half. Yeah. It's a contender. Like y'all said, it's a contender. It's what it is. But again, we'll see what happens. They already had one of those losses this week. I don't know what y'all gonna be like come Friday. If depending on the result, that's a tough one. Regardless of who's here, who's not, they should be able to take care of the Spurs. But we'll see. Only time will tell. We'll see y'all in a couple days. Courtesy with this one before we leave. Yeah, it's a very true statement. But again, the Wizards fall to the Denver Nuggets tonight, 118-104. Oh, wow. All right, well, this one before the buzzer. We'll see.
At this point, what difference does it make if they do?
We'll find out. He said, I don't know, the Spurs playing hard. Yeah, I mean, look, we'll see what happens. But again, regardless of the result, I don't think anybody here can be shocked.
Hard considering the circumstances. Let's just keep it real.
They also achieved a certain goal that they set out at the beginning of the year. So, be in a certain area. So we'll see how that goes. But y'all have, what'd you say, Carter?
Ping pong balls.
Man, great percentages for them in terms of this thing. The percentages are high. It worked out. Again, if the year starts in training camp and Pop is already sipping wine, you know what type of time the Spurs are on. He not yelling at us. You want to talk about Kenny Atkinson being happy? Pops look refreshed this whole year. Considering.
Man, they gonna have Tim back. Oh, that everybody coming back. We got you, dog. We gonna win.
The bounce back though. But y'all have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. You two get home safely, and we'll see y'all on Friday after Wizards Spurs.